Hi everybody, time to grill with Phil. Alright, barbecue. Now you guys know that's something I love to do. What I've done here is I've got a side of ribs, and as you can see the tips and the briskets actually cut off. That's what I call them. I'm not sure. I'm not a meat cutter. But anyway, what it does is it gives you a nice flat cut across here where you can get your ribs apart when they're done. Obviously this is the bottom side of the ribs. Also, you want to make sure you cut this lip. There's going to be a lip back here usually, unless your butcher has already cut it off. You want to cut that off and just, get it down close to the bone, so that you don't have this double overlapping of meat, because it's hard to get done if you do that. Now these, you can cook them on the grill, but what I do, what we like to do, is we put them in a storage bag, and we'll put them in the freezer, and then we'll pull them out and throw them in a crock pot with some sauerkraut some night, or actually some morning, and then when we come home from work, that'll be ready. May not be to your liking, but that's something our family likes. So anyway, we've seasoned these with salt, accent, some meat tenderizer, garlic powder, not garlic salt, and then we ground some pepper on them. We did that on each side, and now what we'll do is we'll wrap them up. We'll put them in aluminum foil and let the juices kind of intermingle and let it marinate itself. Overnight's the best, but you can do it earlier in the day like I'm doing. I should have probably got them seasoned last night, and bad me. But anyway, I'm going to put these in the freezer, and we're going to wrap these up, and we'll get back with you guys here in a couple hours, and we'll show you how we barbecue them. Hi everybody, we're back. We're getting ready to put the ribs on. Got the fire going. We've got it all pressed to one side over here. I like to do indirect cooking with pork and chicken and those types of things. I think that's the way they come out the best. You can slow cook it, smoke it. Anyway, let's get right to it. Let's get up close and personal with the grill. As you can see, the grill is plenty hot now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a chunk of apple wood, and we're going to place this on the coals, which are on this side of the fire. We'll put our grates on here. We've already scrubbed them, but we'll give them another scrub. Get anything off there that may be left. And then I'm going to close these vents down. Close this top for a second. Let that cool down and unwrap the ribs. Okay. I'm going to put these right over here on this side of the fire. I like to put the thicker part toward the fire, and as I say, keep it up, not over the direct heat of the coals. Alright, I'm going to close this down for a second, and then we'll be right back. Okay, those ribs have been on there for maybe 5 minutes. And what we've done is we've shut down all the vents so that we can keep the smoke in here. And then, this may be something you've not tried, but give it a shot. I think you'll like it. You just take some squeezed Parkay or some melted butter, and you baste those ribs with that. You close her back down. Well, before you do that, maybe sprinkle a little beer on that apple wood and those charcoals. Whew. And shut her down. Now's my favorite part. Sit back, drink some beers, and wait. Okay, those babies have been on there for about an hour now. I started them at 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock now. They've been on with the bone side down. I like to put the bone side down for the first hour or so. And now it's time to give them a little flip here. Again, keeping the fatter side of the ribs toward the fire. And we'll give it a little more butter on this side just to finish it up. And that'll keep them nice and tender and moist. And we'll let those sit for about an hour. Well, alright. Here it is, 5 o'clock. It's been about 2 hours. As you can tell, it's getting dark out here. And we have a beautiful side of ribs here, as you can see. And we'll pull them open there. You can see that in that, still juicy and delicious. It's ready to go. That's it for Grilling with Phil. Thanks for watching, everybody. Time to take these puppies inside. Alright, we're all finished up here. That's Grilling with Phil. We just finished up a nice side of ribs here. Something I did neglect to tell you was you want to keep that temperature, if you can, on your grill about 325 to 350. You know, as long as it's above 300 at all times, you're in good shape. So keep that fire going right around there. Give it about 2 hours. And then I also, about 15 minutes before the ribs are done, I'll drag them back over the coals here. By that time they're cooled down quite a bit, and just kind of crisp up both sides of it. Put them back over again away from the flame, and then let them sit there for about 5 more minutes, and voila, you have yourself a dandy side of ribs. Thanks for watching, and good night.